Estonia has a rich and complex history, shaped by centuries of foreign rule, cultural resilience, and national identity. Here's an overview of its historical timeline. Ancient and medieval Estonia, pre-13th century. Early settlements, 9000 BCE. 1000 CE, the first human settlements in Estonia appeared after the last ice age, with evidence of hunter-gatherer communities. Viking Age, 8th to 11th century Estonia was part of Viking trade routes, with both trade and conflict occurring between local Estonians and Scandinavian Vikings. Christianization and the Northern Crusades. 12th to 13th century, the region remained largely pagan until the early 13th century when German and Danish crusaders launched campaigns, the Livonian Crusade. By 1227, Estonia was conquered by the Teutonic Order and Denmark, marking the beginning of centuries of foreign rule. Foreign domination, 13th to 19th century. Danish and German rule. 13th to 16th century, northern Estonia was controlled by Denmark, while the rest was ruled by German knights and the Catholic Church. Swedish rule, 1561 to 1710 after the Livonian War. Estonia came under Swedish rule, a period known as the Good Old Swedish Time, due to legal and educational reforms, including the founding of the University of Tartu, 1632. Russian rule, 1710 to 1918 Estonia became part of the Russian Empire after the Great Northern War, 1700 to 1721. While serfdom persisted, it was abolished in the early 19th century, leading to the rise of Estonian national consciousness. Estonian independence, 1918 to 1940. Estonian War of Independence, 1918 to 1920, following the collapse of the Russian Empire during World War I. Estonia declared independence on February 24, 1918. It successfully defended its sovereignty in the war against Soviet Russia and Germany. First Republic of Estonia, 1920 to 1940 Estonia, enjoyed a brief period of democracy and economic growth, with cultural and political institutions developing. Soviet and Nazi occupations, 1940 to 1991. Soviet occupation, 1940 to 1941 Estonia, was forcibly incorporated into the Soviet Union in 1940 following the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Mass deportations and repression followed. Nazi occupation, 1941 to 1944 Germany occupied Estonia during World War II, leading to persecution and destruction. Soviet reoccupation, 1944 to 1991 after the war. Estonia was reincorporated into the Soviet Union. Resistance movements, such as the Forest Brothers, fought Soviet rule. Despite repression, Estonian national identity persisted. Restoration of independence, 1991 present. The Singing Revolution, 1987 to 1991, a peaceful independence movement centered around national pride and cultural expression, culminated in Estonia regaining independence from the USSR on August 20th, 1991. Modern Estonia. Since independence, Estonia has developed into a high-tech democratic country, joining the European Union, EU, and NATO in 2004. It is known for its e-government, digital innovation, and strong economy. Key facts. Capital, Tallinn. Language, Estonian. Independence Day, February 24th, 1918 original, August 20th, 1991 restored. Modern status, member of the EU, NATO, and a leader in digital governance.